You're sitting on the floor with your 8-month-old, holding up a bright white card with the word apple printed in bold red letters. You've seen the videos online. You've heard the claims that you can teach your baby to read before they can even walk. So you flip the card, you say the word, and you wait for that spark of genius. But instead, your baby just stares at the corner of the card, tries to grab it to put it in their mouth, or simply crawls away to play with the dust bunny. You feel that tiny pang of guilt. Are they falling behind? Are you failing to give them a head start? Stop. Right there. Put the flashcards down. Because what I'm about to tell you might feel like a punch in the gut to everything you've been told about modern parenting. Those flashcards? They aren't just a waste of your money. They might actually be working against the very thing you're trying to build. Your child's natural curiosity. We have been sold a lie that faster is better. But when it comes to a baby's brain, speed is the enemy of depth. Think about how a baby actually experiences an apple. To a computer, an apple is just a set of data. To a baby, an apple is a cold, smooth surface. It's the sweet, sticky juice running down their chin. It's the crunching sound when mom takes a bite. It's the way it rolls across the wooden floor. This is 3D learning. It's messy, it's slow, and it's perfect. Now compare that to a flat 2D piece of cardboard with a word on it. When we force flashcards on an infant, we are trying to teach them the label before they've even experienced the thing. It's like trying to teach someone how to drive by showing them a picture of a steering wheel for 3 seconds at a time. It doesn't work, and honestly, it's kind of exhausting for everyone involved. I remember talking to a mom named Sarah. She was brilliant, a high achiever, and she wanted the absolute best for her son Leo. She spent hundreds of dollars on brain-boosting card sets. She had a schedule, 10 minutes every morning, 10 minutes every night. She'd flip through colors, shapes, and animals. But after a month, she noticed something heartbreaking. Leo wasn't looking at her anymore during these sessions. He was looking at the cards with this glazed-over, bored expression. The connection, the giggle, the eye contact, it was all being replaced by a drill. She realized she was treating her son like a hard drive she needed to fill, rather than a human being she needed to meet. Here's the science part, and I promise to keep it simple. A baby's brain is currently in a massive construction zone. They are building trillions of neural connections. But the brain prioritizes what it needs for survival and social connection first. They need to learn how to read your facial expressions. They need to learn how to balance their weight to crawl. They need to learn the physics of gravity by dropping their spoon 100 times. When we interrupt that deep focus play to flash a card in their face, we're actually breaking their concentration. We're teaching them that learning is something that happens to them, rather than something they do through discovery. Wait, you might say, I saw a video of a toddler who can recognize 50 words on cards. Sure, that exists. But that's not reading. That's pattern recognition. It's a trick, like teaching a parrot to say hello. The child doesn't understand the nuance of the word or how it connects to the world. They've just been conditioned to respond to a specific visual stimulus to get a cheer from mom or dad. And the cost of that trick is often a loss of interest in actual books later on. We want kids who love to read, not kids who view words as a chore. So what should you do instead? If you want a genius, if you want a child who is truly ahead of the curve, you have to do the one thing that feels like you're doing nothing. You have to let them play. Let them sit in the grass and feel the blades between their fingers. Talk to them while you're doing the dishes. I'm scrubbing this blue plate, it's very soapy. That's a language lesson. When you go for a walk, point at the dog and wait for them to look. That shared attention is worth 1,000 flashcards. You are their best toy. Your voice, your touch, and your presence are the only brain-boosting tools they actually need. The conflict we feel as parents usually comes from a place of love. We're scared the world is getting too competitive and we want to protect them. But the best protection you can give your child is a sturdy foundation of emotional security and a hunger to explore. You can't rush a flower to bloom by pulling on the petals. You just give it good soil, some water, and a little bit of sun. So tonight, instead of the flashcards, just get on the floor. Follow their lead. If they want to bang 2 blocks together for 20 minutes, let them. They are learning about rhythm, cause and effect, and persistence. They are doing the hard work of being a baby. And you? You get to just be their parent, not their tutor. If this resonated with you, maybe take a second to think about the toys in your living room right now. Are they doing the work? Or is your baby doing the work? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments. Have you felt the pressure to use these products? Let's talk about it. Thanks for listening, and just remember you're doing a great job exactly as you are.